Example 5 just continues with what we've been doing. Okay? So it says, rewrite each expression using only positive exponents. So here we have 3 to the x minus 2. Well, in order to get rid of this x minus 2, we have to put it in a denominator. So it's now in a denominator, so we'll have to make another fraction. This is 1 over x squared. But we can invert, oh, this is a 3, isn't it? We can invert now and multiply, and this is 3 times x squared over 1, which is 3x squared. So 3x to the minus 2 power equals 3x squared. And I went through a bunch of steps here. But after a while, you'll just realize that if you have a negative 2 in the denominator, you can make it a positive just by bringing it up into the numerator. So if you have 4 over x to the minus 6 power, you can make that a positive integer by just making it 4 times x to the 6th and bringing it up into the numerator. Okay? If you have 4x to the minus 6th, you can make this a positive integer exponent by bringing it into the denominator. So this would be 4 over x to the 6th. Okay, if you have a negative, you just move it up or down, and it becomes positive. You'll get the hang of that, I'm sure. Number B is 1 over 3x to the negative 5. Now, let me ask somebody in the back row. How do we get rid of this negative 5? This exponent is a negative number. We want it positive. How do we get rid of that negative number? What do we do?
Use the reciprocal.
Okay, in other words, we can bring it up into the numerator, and that will change it, right? That's what we're doing. We're using the reciprocal, right? But so this is going to be 3x to the 5 over 1, which is just 3x to the 5th. This whole thing is in parentheses, though. Does everybody see that? Now, we have 3x, and we're raising the whole thing to the 5. That means we're going to raise the 3 to the 5th power and the x to the 5th power. Now, I'm not going to do that in my head. I'm going to do this on my calculator. Is it a 2? In the book, it's a 2. All right. But we'll finish this problem. It doesn't matter. We can do this problem too. And then we'll do the book problem. All right? So what's 3 to the 5th power? Well, I'm going to use my calculator. This is why you're going to need a calculator. 3 to the 5th power is 243, and then I can't do anything with that x because I don't know what it is. So it's x to the 5th power. Here's what the book had. So I'll do the book. 1 over 3x squared, a negative 2 to the negative 2 power. So I'm going to bring this up into the numerator and make it 3x quantity squared. I'm going to make that 3 squared times x squared. 3 times 3 is 9x squared. Okay? That's the end of example 5.